So seeing the trailer to this movie, I got extremely hyped. I thought finally, just finally, we'll get a actual true great horror movie. I thought that. Let's see what we got here. So The Conjuring is based on true events, or they're saying it's a true story. Okay, so it's a true story. Guys, just take that with a grain of salt. It's the 60s. Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga, I think her name is Vera Farmiga, or Farmiga. Vera Farmiga. We're gonna call her Farmiga. They play Ed and Lorraine Warren, who are they are paranormal investigators. So Lorraine, Vera Farmiga, she is a clairvoyant. So guys, like I said, take this with a grain of salt. Vera Farmiga, she's very nice looking. She's very nice looking. So the family arrives to their new house, and of course it's a big old house. And of course this house is out in the middle of nowhere. And of course you have the oldest of the 5 children, they're 5 girls. Of course she's irritated with moving into this new house. And of course they have a dog, and the dog does not want to go into the house when they first get there. Of course. Kids start playing a game in the first night in this new house, and they run up on a broken wall that leads to a section of house that of course they had no clue about. So guys, The Conjuring is going as planned. It's going as scheduled so far. So back at the Warrens' place, so the Warrens have this room that has hundreds of items that are haunted from past exorcisms and investigations that is in this room at their house. And you would think, why would they keep them there, and wouldn't something happen with all these items that are haunted in one place? But the movie explains itself by saying a priest comes by every month to bless the room. Stop it, movie. James Wan, you stop. Guys, The Conjuring was just a big letdown for me. I had high expectations for this movie, and they just didn't meet them. The acting in this movie is great. The acting by everyone in this movie is great. The children were probably the best actors in this movie. The tension moments were okay. Just like every paranormal demonic force takes over someone's body kind of movie where you need an exorcism and a priest, and you need the Catholic Church to approve of this exorcism, it's no different. This movie is no different from all the other ones out there that came after The Exorcist. Maybe it's better acted, tension is a little bit better, but when you've seen it so many times, you tend to knock points off your rating, and that's what I have to go by. This movie just really does not meet my expectations, because we've seen this recipe for this kind of horror film so many times. There's nothing new in this movie. Guys, the best part of this movie for me is when one of the children believes there was something under her bed, and from under the bed, this thing goes in the corner, and this corner is all blacked out and it's shadowed out, and the camera's panning on the corner, and the camera is panning on her face, and you can just see in her face that she's scared. And that's the best part of this movie. It happens 30 minutes into it. It's a 2-hour movie. This movie it's just the same. It's no different. The acting is just a lot better, but there's really no different. This movie was a huge flip, made over $300 million. I don't even know if horror movies make that much anymore. So guys, The Conjuring, a huge letdown. Extremely still disappointed just going back and watching this movie for this review. Guys, ladies and dogs, I got to give The Conjuring a 59 out of 100. It's just a whatever movie. For people who don't watch horror movies, this may be great to them. But for people who watch a lot of movies and you've seen the recipe of Exorcist kind of movies, this is the same thing. It's the same old song and dance. It's nothing new here. Vera Farmiga, she's nice looking, but the acting is good. She's nice looking. That's all you get. Guys, did you like The Conjuring? Did you not? Like this video, dislike this video, share the videos. All the stuff is in playlists. Go ahead, check the playlist out. Everything's there. I did the work for you. Let's get out of here. Gotta go see Warcraft. To the Batmobile.